we are going to meet with the academic staff, and we are going to discuss things that we think is pertinent to this school. We are going to discuss it with Alicius. Like he said, and when he gets home, or when he gets back to the United States, the counterparts he's working with, he will tell them exactly what is happening in his village. So, all the teachers, we are going to meet in the, let us go to the library. We are going to meet in the library, and I have 30 names here. We are also going to meet with those children, and we have a form that all of you are going to fill, the 30 students in GSS1. Right?
Okay, okay.
Those that are in GSS1. The top students in GSS1. We have chosen 30 of them. So after our meeting with Alicius, we are also going to meet with you people. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So, I think they cannot go to their class.
Yeah, we could. Okay. So one more thing I almost forgot to say. I have one sponsorship, C.H. Robinson. The shirt is right here. Can you get this on the camera? So this company right here, C.H. Robinson, has sponsored the foundation. They are the first sponsorship. They have shipped some products. It should be arriving early mid-January. So when the product gets here, I'm going to come back in mid-January before I leave, because I'll be leaving early February. So when the products come, I should have some of those products to come and distribute. I'm not sure if it'll be enough for everyone, but we'll try to see how we can facilitate and distribute the product to you guys. It's a bunch of school supplies, hygiene products, maybe a few electronic items here. But once the item comes, we'll be coming back in the beginning of the year when school opens, okay? I just wanted to say that really quick.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Do you want to clap for that again?
Yes.
I want the teachers, let us please go to the library. We'll be meeting within the late hour. We'll meet with the children, please.
The children should go to their classes now.
The teachers should go to the library now. The students should... What he is doing and what he intends to do for Bumpe High School. So, at this time, we are going to meet with the academic staff, and we are going to discuss things that we think is pertinent to this school. We are going to discuss it with Alicius. Like he said, and when he gets home, or when he gets back to the United States, the counterparts he's working with, he will tell them exactly what is happening in his village. So, all the teachers, we are going to meet in the, let us go to the library. We are going to meet in the library, and I have 30 names here. We are also going to meet with those children, and we have a form that all of you are going to fill, the 30 students in GSS1. Okay. Those that are in GSS1. The top students in GSS1. We have chosen 30 of them. So after our meeting with Alicius, we are also going to meet with you people. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So, they can now go to their class.
Yeah, they can now go. But another thing I don't know if I told you, in January, mid-January, I have two shipments coming up, one of my sponsorships. So when it gets here, I will keep posted maybe some of the shipments. I'll bring it. And we'll see how we
Meeting Mugama from US. Come and be a meeting
for them at least to forge ahead in education. So we need to develop the human capacity, especially these teachers, or the teachers teaching these children. So please, that's my suggestion, sir.
Noted.
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fumba.
How are you?
Amos Fumba.
How you doing, sir?
Amos Fumba.
Alicia's?
Great.
Glad to meet you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, okay, all right. So, staff, yes, go, let us sit in the library for a while.
Go to your various classes now.
Go to your various classes and we will talk to you later. Thank you. So, thank you very much.
Okay. So we're all going Sanda. I want you guys all, we go discuss what some of the challenges them. I want to let you record. You know record, yeah?
Here we start.
Okay.
And we'll keep it rolling.
Okay, yeah. Just brief, honestly. It's nothing too deep. I just want to get a quick understanding of, I know I've been communicating with Mr. Kishola here about, he had mentioned we'll have a discussion on some of the challenges that the school is having. I know I have heard some out there with some of the challenges that you guys are having. I know one gentleman mentioned City or something like that. So whatever it is that you guys have in mind, we're going to take notes and we can take it to some of the people who have we're kind of looking at for helping us with funding and sponsorship, so we can take it from there. So all the videos and cameras is for content. You know, as you can imagine, when you're doing a foundation like this, people want to see what you're doing visually. You know, they're not just going to believe you say, "Hey, I have a foundation in the village. Give me all this money." They're not going to do it. So I want to have that substance of stuff I'm doing. But right now, we're taking notes. These guys are just taking pictures and videos. So here we go.
Okay. You probably heard what Mr. Samkin is an old student here. Okay. Senior member of staff. Okay. And I was just at least explaining the challenges we are presently facing here as a school. Okay. We have, it's a government retired 4 teachers from this school. And when government retired the 4 teachers, we have still called 3 because we desperately needed their help. They'll be teaching here for a very long time. And some of them were in charge of records in the school. And just like that, the government said, hey, this is the end of your own service. So that was going to be very, very difficult for us. And at the moment, we have 9 teachers in the school who are not on payroll. And some of them have taught in this school for over 4 years, and government has not approved them as teachers. Not that they are not qualified. We have always filled forms on them. We have sent it to the ministry together with their certificates and so on. But nothing has happened. So that is really, really weighing on the school finances. It's very, very, yes, really difficult. And there are certain times, or end of certain months, we do not even have any little thing to give to them. They are just making some kind of sacrifice because they want to assist us as a school. And they have not become like part of this family here at Bumpe High School. And then, rightly enough, you heard of the war, and you were around, and many destructions.
Yeah. Oh, I know. This place was amazing.
Yes. You know, so we are trying to rehabilitate. We are we did get some help from other foundations like the Kosoa Foundation and so on. They are assisting. Yes. And, we cannot depend on them alone.
Right.
There are still more to do. So I want you to, have that in mind as you do.
Okay.
And tell your partners that we have those problems. There are some buildings here we even want to use, but we cannot use them because they need some rehabilitation. Okay. We want to revive the boardroom. But to revive the boardroom, you need beds, you need tables, you need all those other things.
So as far as renovation, you're talking beds, tables. The structure of buildings are already there, right?
Yeah.
Maybe painted.
Yeah.
Make it look.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
And maybe put some solid doors there for security
Okay.
purposes.
All right.
So, and even the classrooms were destroyed. Were really damaged. Even this, when we started school here, there was not a single book here in this library. Some of these teachers who were here, like Mr. Dauda, Mr. Safa, others, they can testify. And for a school to be a good school, they need to have good staff.
Right.
And nobody is going to work actively on a hungry stomach.
Right.
So we really want to equip our teachers. We want to keep them happy so that they will come to the classroom happy and they can teach these children effectively.
Okay. I'll make sure because definitely it sounds like that's a huge problem. I'm not sure if 1 second. I'm not sure if you said it or the other guy that most teachers don't want to come here and teach. They would rather stay. So that's definitely the point that I'm going to emphasize. So we can try to see that. Go ahead.
I want to follow up. It's just an addendum to what Principal said. This is an old school now, higher institution, the only senior secondary school in this chiefdom. But we have some constraints here. One of the constraints is we lack this printing machine. And sometimes we want to actually draw standard questions, but we don't have printing machines in the office there. So if we can photocopy this, that, and all the rest. So if we can have that one, I think that one will help the school. We help the administration.
Okay.
Yeah. Secondly, as Principal was just saying, just from this war-ravaged time, you can see the staff quarters. It's almost a good are dilapidated. So we are also pleading that, in fact, at least to rehabilitate the staff quarters. Okay. Because at least if they say you are a teacher and besides a graduate, living in a particular place, which is not even measurable to what, in fact, your status. So please, we are pleading at least so that you can help assist to rehabilitate some of these staff quarters. Okay. Teachers come, we have another place there where where the principal was, the former place.
Okay.
That's when you get there, you really feel bad about this thing. Those are good structures. So please, I think from here, if you can just take a drive, and see the place.
That's one of the things I intend to do.
So please, those are the areas really I want to bring in.
Okay. Well, that's a good point. So it's being recorded, so I'm gonna go review.
And like we are talking about school materials, that is really essential. Because when you have school materials, then you can do effective teaching, and at least the materials are present.
Especially electronic materials, photocopy and printing machine. Yes. Like what we are trying to say in the area of teachers also. Yes, the upkeep of a home is the parents. In the school, what we say parent is the teachers. We are taking care of the children. Whatever materials we are giving to them, they are taking it home. But actually, for us to maintain a standard education, even in the United States, you must have equipped teachers.
True.
Equipped teachers. Our guys, some of us we are university graduates. Here is not our home. We sacrifice from Bo to this place. When we are here, some of our friends who have decided to stay in Bo, when they come and see our place that we are dwelling, it is not commensurable for university graduates. Honestly speaking. In fact, this is the reason why our colleagues have decided to stay in Bo, not to come here. Sometimes the principal go on his begging me to plead to us to come and serve the community, and which we are actually doing. Like the area of the children, some of them are actually straining. Some of them travel from far distance, 4, 5, 6 miles from the place to here. And the last village you pass, that's how children are coming from that place to this high school. They suffer, sincerely speaking. So those are some of the things you actually need to look at it. Like what we're talking about, like the public exam classes that we are facing now. We have 4 good years from SS1 to SSS4. If we are now preparing examination for them, I hope you attended Sierra Leone school. If you are in SSS2, we are giving you exam, but I'm only going to write it on the board. We're supposed to be a terminal assessment that whatever we are teach for the first time, I'm supposed to draw questions second time, so that children can have pre-knowledge of the last question. But since those electronic materials are not available, I think in terms of that electronic development in both districts, this is the school that we are lacking now. We don't have those materials. Little school in both, they print their questions.
So the basics.
Yes, those are the most important things. Yes. And again, our brother or we that are coming from outside to come and boost our community school. This is the main problem. Government is not approving teachers. They are not approving teachers. It's no joke about that. We are qualified, we are coming from a recognized institution, but government is not approving us. So this is a main thing for the school to upkeep us. It's sometimes strange because this school fee the children are paying is what the principal is using to buy some of this stationery material, chalk and whatsoever, which government is not supplying them. So sometimes we find it difficult. So if we are looking out for quality education from the children, 50% attention should be paid to the teacher as well, because we make them whom they are tomorrow or whom they are today. So we actually appreciate your visit. Those are some of the points we are putting in your table, so that look at it cleanly. Thank you very much to join us.
We are almost being repetitious a little. Everything is geared on school materials, equipment of teachers, and so forth. And I know you've got a story. I don't want us to stay so long on this, because we have a form which we are going to fill, and that form, the children cannot fill it all by themselves. They are going to need some help, because some of them cannot write properly, and these are just children coming from primary school. When you look at the questions, some are not very easy questions to answer. So that is why we are going to engage almost all the teachers. That is why I said we should come to the library, because we have more seats here. And we are going to call upon those children, and those forms are going to be given out to us. And we are going to sit with those children and at least help them to fill it in their own handwriting.
Yeah, that's fine. That'll work.
So, yes.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
I just wanted to mention, because I was thinking about, what you only have so much funding, right? So you have to pick what you're going to fund, and from being here, it seems like one of the most important things from what I have seen is teachers' salaries, because we have such a shortage of teachers, and some teachers, they are teaching every single period, every single day, and so some classes, if it's the end of the day, they are tired because they have been teaching all day. So, maybe the classes, they won't be as good because they are very tired, and maybe that person, they're not even being paid. Yeah, and so I know you want to support students' tuition, but if the students are coming and then they don't have teachers to teach them, that's not going to help, right? So if you're giving the teachers salaries, it will be encouraging for more teachers to come here, and then the students that will be more inspired to come because they are being taught during every class. They're not just sitting in class waiting for a teacher to come. So I just wanted to say that.
That's a good point. That's definitely a good point. I noticed the emphasis on it, so I'll be sure to pay a good focus on it. So we'll figure something out. So. And yes, go ahead.
Yeah, just a reminder.
Okay.
I always get a problem of I'm having a headache. Just as you were saying, we are going to get some head kits and some hygiene. Yeah.
Yes.
I just want to make a reminder.
Yeah.
We desperately need those things because when you say I have a headache, I have this,
Right.
because they're always complaining in such a way, they find a way of just leaving the compound.
I see.
But we have something to just hold them onto this compound. I have a headache, here is 2 Panadol, go back to class. I think that will
No, I'll take care of this one. You're not going anywhere. Okay, that's a good point. Now, quickly, what is the general basic salary of a teacher?
Well, actually, university graduates,
Okay.
for a starting point, it can go up to 800.
So it's 1 million. 800. 800.
At a starting point.
800.
We
Share Leone's, right?
yeah.
Okay.
We,
This makes that check.
I'm not talking about US. So, what we are actually saying here is we are going to work with what is available.
Okay.
We do not want to make a hard fast. I mean, we can say it's 600, it's 500, it's 800, 1 million. But what the foundation offers is what we will share among ourselves.
Okay.
We don't want to be very hard, difficult, and then you can find it almost impossible to help.
Okay.
But whatever little help, we'll use it.
All right.
Whatever little help.
That'll work.
But like, if I may come in, Alicia's the labor bill that was passed in Parliament, we will not pay any staff below 500.
Okay.
So even if you want to help, you have to adjust.
Yeah, we have to adjust. I guess we'll have to adjust.
Actually, we are not supposed to pay anybody below
500.
Yes, but we do not want things to be so difficult that they cannot help.
Right.
So we want to appreciate whatever they can offer.
Okay.
They can offer us.
Okay.
Because they said a beggar has no choice. Yes.
No, you guys are not beggars. One fine day. We're very hopeful to be here and to help. And as you know, this is where I come from. So my life would not be fulfilled if I don't try to help situations in places like this. So that's pretty much.
Okay. I think that's about all. If we can start working on these forms.
Yes, the forms.
Mr.